What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another MB Heritage Farm video. Today we're going to be talking about chickens again, and a very important topic. 90% of chicken owners have no idea, and it's really detrimental to your chicken's health. It's the color yellow. You guys come on, we're going to talk about it. We get a lot of invitations to go around, tour a lot of chicken farms, see how other people are doing their chickens. We also get invitations to hatcheries and things like that. It's a lot of fun. But the number one common thing that I see that chicken owners, and including those chicken experts that own big huge hatcheries, are all doing the same thing, and it's not good for your chickens. We're talking about yellow light. I'm not necessarily just talking about lights that are inside of chicken houses to keep your chickens laying. I'm talking about overall light so you can see to get inside your coop, to clean out and see what's going on, not trip, fall, hurt yourself. We all need light, and the number one thing that you're not supposed to be using in your coop is yellow light. It's bad for your chicken's health, causes mites, it'll stop them from laying. So many problems that come with yellow light, and 90% of chicken owners, including the experts, have no idea. So I'm going to go ahead and break it down for you guys today. Why yellow light is bad. And the more yellow, the worse it is. Now, most of us don't even really pay attention to what type of light we get. We just want something that's going to last, be relatively cheap, something good to see by, that ain't going to burn our chicken coop down. But by simply not knowing or taking some advice from so-called experts, we may have just created a problem for ourselves. Now, some of these chicken experts are telling you guys that the yellow lights is one of the lights that attracts the least amount of bugs, such as lice, mites, and fleas. And some of them are even saying that these lights will actually repel bugs, which is absolutely false. There's no scientific proof behind it. What they actually do is attract less bugs. Now, they're not telling you the cons of using these lights, and it's probably because they don't know. The fact is, these yellow lights, including the LEDs, they do cause many negative effects. That is scientifically proven, and we're going to go over them right now. So now, just some of the negative effects your chickens could experience by you using yellow light are: they can cut back on fertilization in eggs. In other words, they'll just slow down on how much sperm they deposit in each egg, and that then will cause less fertilization in eggs, meaning they simply won't hatch. Another side effect is your hen may just quit laying completely altogether. So decreased egg production is another con of using yellow light. Also, even though yellow light does not attract bugs, if you already have bugs such as mites in your coop or on your chickens, yellow light also causes those little critters to, how you say, ooh. That's right. Yellow light can increase mites' sexual reproductions by 3 times more. Could turn into a huge infestation. Now, here is a light spectrum measurement chart, and the measurements are in Kelvin. That's what the K stands for beside the numbers. And for most of us, when we can get our hands on lighting, unless we're spending thousands of dollars, normally when we go somewhere and we buy lights, our lights will fall somewhere in the spectrum between 6500K all the way down to 2500K on the spectrum. So now I'm going to go ahead and highlight what that looks like over here on the light samples and what each one of those spectrums look like in color. Now, unless you spend upwards of $1,000, you don't have super bright LEDs or high pressure sodium with big ballast, then you're probably not on this end of the spectrum. So most of the lights that us normal folks get fall right here in this category, and we'll go ahead and trace that over for you on the right hand side of the Kelvin spectrum and show you that 85% of the lights that we can get our hands on has more yellow in it than we actually need. And there's just a small percentage here, as you can see, that has the healthy light that we want. And this means that we're going to have to do some research and look on the back of the boxes or look at the information about the light before we actually buy it, and make sure we get lights that are in the healthy spectrum. They don't actually cost any more. And also, guys, you're not going to be able to tell with your naked eye whether you have too much yellow or not. Even some of the lights in the white spectrum have too much yellow for you, so it's always best to do your research before you use the light. There are a lot of other scientific studies about how light affects poultry negative and positively, including things like how blue light affects broilers and how they can gain more weight and hold on to it steadily just by them being placed under more light that holds the blue spectrum. So we hope you guys get out there, do more research on how lights affect your poultry, You will be surprised at some of the things you find reading some of these studies. But thank you guys for watching this video. You guys keep on keeping on, and we'll see you on the next one.